When I even say this, I still can't believe it. You know, 25 years of entrepreneurial success. We continue the celebration. You know, over $8 billion being generated in retail sales, but more importantly, over $4.1 billion being earned by entrepreneurs implementing the UnFranchise business system, right? But I think what's even more impressive is the fact that we're just getting started.
Absolutely.
You know, we have a tremendous foundation, very solid foundation from which we're all going to continue to grow from. And we are constantly looking for ways to improve our systems, our tools, our functionality, our technologies to make the business building process even more efficient, even more effective, so it's easier and faster to get to your personal and financial goals. So we're going to talk about some new business building tools which will help to increase more duplication.
Right, and you know, it all still comes down to result-producing activities. Things we've done for 20, 25 years. Use and sell the products, share the business, sell tickets, which are really education, and share the shopping annuity, which really comes down to, again, what we've been doing for 20 or 25 years.
The basic five hasn't changed. The same five fundamentals have remained the same for over 25 years. It's nice that we have some functionality and technology to increase the efficiency at practicing the basic five, but all five need to be going at once. You know, we all have the Getting Started guide. It's included in every subscription kit. It's available through the download section on unfranchise.com. And this guide, if utilized, ensures that each of the basic five is being implemented. So a new unfranchised owner can start to build a foundation for their business.
It's interesting, in our travels, we've seen a lot of strong leaders who have duplicated this, but then we'll ask the crowd, how many of you are using this on a regular basis? And it's the teams that are growing that are doing it. And guys, it comes down to these first couple pages. If you use those, you're going to make some great strides, but it's got to be something that can duplicate as we continue to grow.
I like it because it really sets the expectation for the new unfranchised owner. It talks about making the commitment. It talks about striving to become a shopping annuity master member and a master unfranchised owner. It talks about getting a ticket to the next international convention or world conference based on when they come into the business, the time of year. So it's about getting that foundation built so we can put ourselves in a position to become a master unfranchised owner. And in doing so, we ensure that all the components of the unfranchised system are being utilized and implemented, and in doing so, it increases the chances for success. In fact, it ensures it.
And you take a look at these commissions. I mean, we're not going to go through each one of these in depth because everybody here can look at them, but look at what happens when you continue to hit this year after year after year. How many of you would like to go into work on Monday and say, oh, man, this is a good day. I got a 139% increase.
That'd be nice.
For doing what I should be doing to build my business anyway, right?
So we're not going to go through all the criteria. You have access to it through unfranchise.com, but it really ensures that establishing a customer base, retailing, showing the plan, prospecting and recruiting, so we duplicate and expand distribution for our business as we grow our left and right. And of course, teaching and training, selling education and conducting NUOTs, B5s, and ECCTs. You know, it just simply ensures it's all being done. It leaves nothing to chance.
Correct. And we just encourage everybody to be going for hitting Master UFO on a regular basis.
You know, Jay, when having conversations with JR, he describes a Master UFO as being open for business. You know, that really does ensure that the foundation is being laid. And by duplicating master unfranchised owners on our team, that, of course, continues to expand even farther. So it's nice that our team put together an online submission, so we don't need to worry about filling out forms and sending them into the company. All of the tasks and activities or the criteria of the Master Unfranchised Owner Program is automatically populated in unfranchise.com. So by simply going to the section, go to Reports and simply click the Master UFO Program, you can measure and monitor not only your progress in satisfying the criteria, but you can also measure and monitor the progress of those on your team who are also striving to become Master Unfranchised Owners.
One of the things we've always talked about with the business is that it's more than just making money. Would you guys agree with that? Now, we all like to make the money. We want the ongoing residual income. But wouldn't you agree also there's things like making new friends, working from wherever you are, being social and having fun, as well as securing that financial future? It's a big part of what we do that people don't see really until when? Until they're already part of the business.
You know, to be a part of a community of entrepreneurs and the positive energy and the support that everybody has for each other's business is quite unique. In fact, it's very unique in today's day and age. So our team put together a new prospecting video that speaks to this, and we'd like you to see it now.
Short, sweet, and able to send out very easily to people to open a dialogue.
A great video to use on our social media channels to stimulate some interest. It's fun, it's friendly, it's nice, and I think people are attracted to learning more by viewing this. Another technology we wanted to highlight and bring attention to, it's not new, but it's very powerful if used. That's the UF Media application, the UF Media app. You know, we've learned for years how you can program yourself for success. Listening to audios can be done while you're doing other things. It doesn't take any time away from the other result-producing activities that need to be implemented to ensure success. And you'll be surprised by simply creating the habit of listening to audios how much information you will absorb. And you'll even surprise yourself because you've absorbed the information and the knowledge. When you have conversations, information will come out of you didn't even realize that you knew, and you actually will sound smart. And by sounding smart, people will actually listen to us.
Yeah. If you listen to the audios enough, it starts to become yours. Isn't that the truth? So it's something we all need to do, as Andrew said. So it's almost like brainwashing ourselves for success. And with our UF Media player, there's been so many, our app, there's been so many advancements to this. You can type in a name. You could type in Kevin Buckman. It'll pull up every audio that Kevin has on there. You could type in recruiting. It'll pull on all the recruiting audios, so you can go through and take a look at it. It makes it easy to do, easy to use, and just something we want to encourage. Remember when we were in Canada, Andrew, what happened?
Well, first of all, you know, going to Canada in January is not the destination you look for, but we had a great time in Montreal and Toronto. There's amazing teams in both cities. And we were fortunate to have Jackie in Montreal and Ronnie in Toronto, and both unfranchised owners, we got in their cars, they gave us rides in each city, and both times we got in the car, and the audio that was going was heard JR.
We heard, it was like being with JR in the car, ready to go. We thought, okay, these guys are awesome. They're getting it into their heads, getting the thoughts they need.
I know in Toronto, Ronnie was listening to 2008 90-Day Fast Track, was a presentation that JR did.
And the original Basic 5 in the other.
It's so cool. So a lot of new advancements here, you know, to make the user experience easier. So make sure you download the application. It's available through Google Play and also through the iTunes Store. And I'll give a shout out to David and Stacy Whited. They did a great job in kind of going through the huge library of audios that we have and kept what's relevant, what's timely, and what's really impactful for us to listen to as entrepreneurs, as unfranchised owners, which will help to propel us to new levels of growth. So thank you, David and Stacy, for your time and energy and effort in helping us to clean up the audio library. So what's the quote or the, you know, the two guarantees in life are death and taxes.
Death and taxes.
Is that how it goes? Death and taxes are guaranteed. We don't like either one of them, right? You know, but when you start to talk about taxes and discuss taxes, we all have to deal with taxes, right? The challenge is 7 out of 9 people actually pay more than what's necessary into the government.
And if you look at it, as franchise owners, many of us are leaving as much as $4,000 on the table. How many of you would like to have that $4,000 to do things with? And it's not that any of us have to become tax experts, but what we need is a simple system to help take care of that for us.
Exactly, and so we're excited to talk about our new partnership with a company called Deductor. And very soon, you're going to find this new application integrated into our unfranchised business. We're all going to be able to access it on our desktop through unfranchise.com. There's also a nice mobile application. Either way, you'll be able to measure and monitor, and actually will automatically keep track of our expenses, our spending, and ensure that we're able to deduct the legitimate tax deductions that we're all entitled to as entrepreneurs and as business owners.
And there are so many advantages to this. As Andrew mentioned, it's desktop and mobile, but it goes in between each one seamlessly. It can track when you get in the car, you press a button, and it tracks and it logs your mileage for you, which is the #1 missed deduction that people have. I was telling Andrew, I've been using the app for a couple weeks to test it out. Got to the hotel the other day, paid the bellman in cash, you know, for bringing up the bags as we do. And what do most of us do? We lose it, no money back. Well, because I have the app, I went on, I put in the app that I had paid the bellman, the cash I paid, and now it becomes a legitimate deduction with that. You can also go out to eat, and Andrew, you like to eat. This is going to save you a lot of money. But you take the receipt, you write on the receipt what the business purpose was, you take a picture of it with your phone, it automatically logs into your and you got the records right there. How do you guys like this? And I mean, here's some of the advantages: photo receipts, one of the other things you can do, you can go in and you can log your bank account and your credit cards into this so that it will actually pop up and tell you you have expenses you need to file based on that. And it's smart logic, which means once you've done it a few times a certain way, it starts to put it into the correct expense category for you automatically.
So the application starts to get to know you, and once again, it ensures that the deductions are being made on your tax return. And I think too, Jim, even more than the benefit of saving money through the taxes is the fact that it's a great prospecting tool.
Oh,
it's going to be it's an additional value to our unfranchised business. We're going to be putting out a very clear communication through Unfranchised News, which will discuss how it will be integrated into the unfranchised management system.
But real quick, Andrew, don't go and try to buy this right now. It would cost you hundreds of dollars to buy it. Don't do that, because we're going to be coming out with this together.
Yeah, as unfranchised owners, we're going to get
it's going to save you a huge amount of money.
It's a great partner. They've been around for several years. They have over 600,000 users, and it's one of the best in the business. So we're looking forward to that being incorporated into our unfranchised business.
Speaking of the best of the business,
one of our great partners, you know, Sarah Rose Stack has become a very valuable member of our corporate team, and she's spearheaded several projects with IT, and these tools and systems that she's been spearheading will only enhance our efforts to reach our personal and financial goals. Even more than being the director of internet sales and training, her and her husband Ryan hit National Supervising Coordinator at the International Convention just 6 months ago. Please give a nice warm welcome to Sarah Rose Stack.
Thank you guys so much for the introduction. It's really honestly an honor to be able to work with this corporate team, because I want to tell you guys that all of the stuff that we develop, all of the time and the resources and the money that goes into developing websites and tools and applications, it's all to make building the business easier. And last night, Lauren said something. She said, gosh, you know, Pam and Tony, they make a difference. They change people's lives through this business. I know for myself, it's changed my life. I know for people on my team, it's changed theirs. We just had a business partner who's just shy of professional coordinator leave her business, Heidi Gruss. I mean, we are making a difference, and all of the stuff that we work on allows us to make that difference easier and better and more applicable to anybody. You know, when we started our business, I was still in college. I had 0 job experience, let alone work experience, but there was a system. And so I was dumb enough to do what Gary Rogers told me to do and use the tools and use the system. I didn't have to reinvent anything. I just did what they said to do. And so I want to share with you guys some of the new things that are coming out to make that process easier for you, and I hope that you're dumb enough to use it. Because if you do, you might make a little money. So, first question to ask yourself, are you a professional? This is a business opportunity, right? Yes or no? Yeah, so how do you treat it? Do you treat it like a business? Are you a professional in the way that you treat this business? How are you currently organizing all of your prospects? Is it clear and concise, or is it scattered? How are you tracking their progress to make sure that you are helping your prospect go from the point of interest to evaluation to follow-up to, partnering up with you? How do you track that currently? If you don't have an answer to that, you need one. How are you filtering through the best pieces of material to send to them? Right? Do you guys agree we have a lot of great stuff? We got great content, great videos, great presentation, great everything, yeah? I mean, they just shared some brand new things with us as well. Or how about this? How many people in the room had somebody interested in web centers, but you don't know anything about web centers? Raise your hand. Or motives, but you don't know much about motives because you major in something else. Is that true? Has that happened for you? Or you have people in your group that are like, oh, this person's really into TLS, but I don't really know anything. What do I send them? Isn't that a common question that comes up in business building? So the brand new UnFranchise Prospecting App was launched recently, about 2 weeks ago. It's live now. And what we have done is create a free customer relationship management system for you so you can actually track the progress of all of your prospects. It's very similar to a Salesforce program, which people spend hundreds of dollars on, but this is free. But most importantly, we have identified the most important presentations, videos, PDFs, links, etc., for business building, for areas of specialization or the university majors, for product catalogs, and for follow-up. So you don't have to figure out, what should I send somebody? If you're brand new in the business and you need to follow up with someone, log into the app. Pick one of the stuff that the leaders in this business have chosen and identified as a good follow-up tool, right? That's what I'm talking about. You don't even have to think about it anymore, but what you do have to do is download it. So go to the Apple Store and download the app today or update it, or for Google, it's also available on Android. And again, this went live. It's free. Here's a quick little look at what it looks like. You log into the app. If you go to the top right corner, there's a filtration, so you can say, show me everything to do with the business. Show me everything to do that would be good for follow-up. Show me all the power profiles. How cool is that? So you could share specific profiles with people. Every single product catalog is uploaded in there, and every university major has an overview of their major, videos about their major, and information about the university major's products. So you don't even have to think about what to send people. How cool is that, you guys? So I chose media, and I chose annual report, and at that point I can look at it in the app, or I can share it. And when I click share, it opens up my email, and it sends it, and by the way, it'll let you know when it's been opened. Yeah, that's huge. Kevin Curley's team did an incredible job building that for us, and I just wanted to throw him a shout out because it was really complicated to do it, and he did a great job with it. So, moving on. In a digital age, the only borders are the limits of one's imagination. Do you guys agree we're a global enterprise at this point? We are globally unified. And so what we want to do is introduce to you the brand new, not just brand new designed, but completely reimagined MarketAmerica.com. So the brand new MarketAmerica.com will go live this month. And there will be one global unified website available in 9 languages right away. Yeah. And all of the content has been completely rewritten so that us as UnFranchise owners can take our prospects to it and use the pages as talking points so we can actually use it to recruit with. It's not just a credibility source anymore, which it was, and it was an excellent credibility source. It's now a recruiting tool as well. So I want to show you some of my favorite parts of the website so you can get excited for what's coming in really just 2 to 3 weeks. So this is the brand new homepage. It's responsive design. It's very beautiful. And when you scroll down, you'll see some important. How many people have ever listened to the audio about talking in themes? Yeah, that's a good audio, right, David, Stacey? Right? So we have that kind of built right in here. So for example, Yeah. So we have 3, a plan for your success, in business for yourself, not by yourself. 4 cornerstones for success, a winning combination. So when your prospect taps on it, it's going to flip over and turn blue, and it's going to tell them about why our MPCP, the shopping annuity, our products, and the GMTSS and standardized training sets us apart from any other home-based business that's out there. So it really is a prospecting tool. When you scroll down a little bit more, you'll see a global company. And as you scroll through this, you'll see all of the regions. So you'll see Asia Pacific, the Americas, Europe, and all of our corporate entity information, the phone number, the address, the email address, the website. Excuse me, it is one website now. All of that information will be there. So here's the thing. When other companies say they're global, they mean they want to be global. We have physical locations in all of our market countries, and that's a really important point to share. At the bottom is what I'm most excited about. You've got a lead capture. So Ryan and I, we did a lot of recruiting with our website, and at the bottom we had a lead capture. So we applied that for you guys, so everybody will have that here. You see the link right there, own your own unfranchised business. If a prospect clicks on it, you will get an email, so-and-so is interested in more information. You should log into the app and share the plan with them, and actually reach out to them and talk to them. Also at the bottom, you see share this page? Yeah, so now when you want to share pages, it actually gets sent to your website and not the corporate one. Innovation. At the top, we have different sections that highlight all of the ways that we innovate. Shopping annuity, we're changing the game. Pay to shop, one-on-one marketing, and technology innovation. Again, you click over it, short description. You scroll down to the bottom, more information. Remember all the different marketing trends? We talk about talking in themes. How have the marketing changed over time to lead to what we have today, which is what we've created with the shopping annuity. Product brokerage. We talk about what is product brokerage, because your prospects might not even know what that word means. We explain it. And then we follow the UBP, so everything's very consistent. So you click on the different industries that we have products for, and then a pop-up of all of our brands comes through. Because what's more relevant to a prospect? Health and nutrition or isotonics? They don't know what isotonics is, but they know what health and nutrition is. Our partner stores, we highlight the fact that it's a win for everybody, the customer, the merchant, and you. So again, people feel good about that, and they want to be part of that. Power profiles, showcasing your success, $1 Million Club, and actually this weekend we're recording Shopping Annuity Master Member Testimonials. And then the most exciting page, and then I know we're running out of time, but most exciting page is a storyboard of the plan. So we have videos of the plan. We have presentation of the plan. There's so many ways to share it. If you go to this page, you can use it as talking points and walk someone through it. Why you? Is your plan working? What if you had an option? Why are we better? Systemization, business building, training, the shopping annuity, the ability to specialize. These are the things that set us apart. People want to know that companies are involved in social responsibility, so we highlight that, how we choose to give back. We also have the social media directory at the bottom there. Company profile for credibility. All of our executive team is also featured there so people can read about them. So thank you guys so much. We are out of time, but just please know marketamerica.com goes live this month. The UFP app is available now. I really highly encourage you to download it and use these tools. Be dumb enough to apply and follow the system and not try to create your own, because the system works if you work it. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Sarah.
Great job, Sarah.
You know, Jim, very quickly, one of the tools I really love is the About Market America and Shop.com. It's a document. It's a PDF document. What's nice about it is it actually has video links embedded within the document, and it gives a nice overview about our business, our products, and our technology. And so this is a great piece to stimulate some interest in the business, or it's also a piece that can be used as a follow-up after you meet with a prospect and show them the business plans. We just simply want to bring attention to the fact that we have a new About Market America and Shop.com
completely updated as of right now and available, right?
Available now through UnFranchise.com. We don't have time to go through and look at it. You can simply do that on your own, but I think you're going to like the design, the layout, and the selected videos that are embedded once again within the document. So go to UnFranchise.com and check it out.
And it's a fantastic tool, as you said, for follow-up with people. So great job on that with you and the team working on that. We're going to take a minute right now and talk about moving up seminars that'll be coming up this year. We've got a busy year of the seminars we have. We already have 3 that are completely sold out. A lot of people don't know what a moving up seminar is, so I'm going to give you a quick overview. It's really a fast track for success. We do them in either New York or we do them in Miami. It's 2 days together with 3 trainers. That's the big thing that happens. It's 18 hours of training. It's an interactive small group with 2 to 3 trainers, usually 3, with result-producing activities really being focused on, as we talked about today. From an agenda standpoint, we are up early. It's funny, we just keep expanding and putting more time in because the groups keep asking for it. I know David and Stacy, I think, had to take a 2-week vacation after we did 6 days in a row one time because it was just, right, Andy? You were there too. But it is a lot of training. It's the only place you're going to get a small group of 50 or less, 3 trainers, usually 60 years of experience or more. And we've really just had a lot of fun with this. We break down the businesses individually. You can see one of our top money earners right there, Elizabeth Weber, going through, doing role-playing with people. Our executive vice president and noted author Dennis Franks there training with people. We do different role-playing where people are getting the chance to talk about prospecting, things we don't do. We set appointments, live appointments, so that when you leave, and this is very important, a lot of times when you're here right now, you should be texting people, booking appointments. You should be texting people, selling tickets to convention. Well, there we force it. We go to work so that when you leave, you have a packed schedule, right, Elizabeth? And things happen, and you can put into action what you've learned. A lot of times we have some great special guest appearances, which we really love. Sometimes we get to spend some time on the yacht, which isn't a bad way to be either. It's not a bad place to make phone calls while you're there, or to get additional training while we're doing things. And the teams have a lot of fun together. We really enjoy it. But what I'd like to do, Andrew's like, I'd like to talk.
No, I was going to
keep going.
No, I love it. No, but I saw the images, and it looks beautiful because I know several are held here in Miami Beach.
Correct.
Right, but they're also moving up seminars conducted in New York City as well. I don't know if those are sold out yet or not.
One of the 2 in New York City is already sold out.
One left in New York. So make sure you get to
New York
the
in
booth.
September. So, and we actually recognize our top appointment setters while we're there. We have a lot of fun with it. So it's a great experience. But I want to bring up a great friend, $1 Million Earner Director, Gary Rogers. Would you join me on stage, please?
So I was a professional coordinator, and it happened fairly quickly, and all of a sudden I had new management challenges, and my coach, Elizabeth Weber, a little frustrated with me, and she made a suggestion. It's more than a suggestion. She said, get to the Moving Up seminar. I believe it was the first one that we ever had. And I still carry the notes with me. I still have the notes that I scribbled, and it's casual. We were sitting around on the floor, and just one incredible pearl of wisdom after another. The sticker shock got to me at first. I said, how could they possibly, what are they going to teach me that I haven't been trained on? But it's not training, it's transformation. It changes who you are, your philosophy, how you operate, and the business you come home to, and the leader you become. And so from professional coordinator on, I'm coachable. A Moving Up seminar for me has preceded every single pin level I've ever hit, and it always will. So it's in my rhythm to go. It's just something that you do. To be in the same cage for 18 hours with Kevin Buckman, you can't even imagine what that's like. To listen to David and Stacy all day, just so eloquent, and you just hear things differently, you participate, you take action, and in the places you've been hiding from the business, the things you've been avoiding, you can't hide there. It does make the change for the people that are ready, and why wouldn't you be ready? The people that are ready get so much out of it. It's transformational. So just an incredible investment in the most important thing you can possibly invest in this business, which is yourself. It comes back multifold, many times over. You get your money's worth. You have an absolute blast. You will laugh. You will cry. You'll come home to appointments, and your business, and most importantly, you and your team will be different and changed. I brought Ryan Stack, I think it was 2012, And he was at a little sticking point. He was a phenomenal producer, and when I took him down there, it was for him. I remember that was New York City. He learned accountability, came back and applied it to the team, and the team soared. He learned to recruit. He learned to lead, and he's got a phenomenal organization. And I can tell you, if you look at his trajectory, it popped. It popped that summer as soon as he landed back in Massachusetts from that 2 days in New York City with Jim and Kevin and Dennis and Paul Carlotta, I think it was that time. Just amazing. So the number one thing you can do after you get yourself there is to get your team there. By far the most important. That might be the thing that you're missing. If you're not moving in the direction or the speed, velocity you want to move in your business, the most important thing you can do is get your team there. Here's the evidence. The people that go again. The people that bring teams do it again. Think about that.
Thanks, Gary. Appreciate it.
Gary.
Go ahead, you can take that out. Thanks. Gary Rogers, everybody. Now, we've got Moving Up seminars coming up. There's a booth upstairs. I think the next set that are available are actually not that far away, March 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. And then you can look and see all the different ones coming up. But you can register for them right here.
Jim, we're out of time.
We're out of time.
In fact, I think we might have gone over a minute. But I also just wanted to make mention of the fact that the gala tickets to the International Convention are almost sold out. They always are the first ones to go. And just wanted to reinforce the importance of getting your ticket in the sense of urgency, because keep in mind the ticket promotion that we have here is available not just to everybody here in attendance, but everybody around the US, Canada, and Mexico can go onto their unfranchise.com on the mobile device and take advantage of the ticket promotion by getting their 3. So we can't accommodate everybody, so just make sure you're here and you make that action. You look forward to seeing you there.
And get the great value that we have right here. Guys, take action to the people who aren't here with you. Get a hold of them. Get them to buy their tickets online or purchase them for them and get it going. Thanks, everybody. It's been a great start to the morning.